approximately 3, really 4 years ago, we started doing a lot of test panels, using a lot of different methodologies, a lot of different chemistries and composites, working with some of the best chemists that's in our industry, in developing the best recipe for good Class A profile, meaning that our sides are clean and straight and there's no wrinkles in it, how the boat ages, that it ages gracefully, and the strength to weight ratio. We want to be the strongest, lightest vessel that we can produce, which is all goes back to performance, fuel burn, and all the other attributes that is reasons that you'd want to do that. Epoxy infusion is not for everybody. If you look at the cost of, and a lot of times, a lot of the competitors we have are narrow-minded in that they look at the cost of a raw material going in, and they don't look at the net effect coming out when the product is completely built. Epoxy is 2 to 3 times more expensive, but the way that we use it, the way that we infuse with it, the glass ratios are higher. We're also now starting to use carbon fiber in some of our bigger boats that are high performing boats. Again, it's another step toward building the strongest composite that we could possibly produce. A lot of the reasons that people will not use epoxy is because it's a different method. It has to be post-cured, meaning that after we build each part that's got epoxy in it, we have to heat it. It's not a complete baked operation, but it is a heating process that helps it cure thoroughly. A lot of the boat builders kind of have an old school attitude about things. Let's keep building it the way we've been building it for 4 or 5 decades because it's worked. The problem with that is that we're not advancing our industry. We're not building boats that handle water conditions better, that burn less fuel, that perform better, that handle better, and all the characteristics that go along with that. But the epoxy is something that we've embraced. We're slowly adopting that to many of the parts that we produce, because for us today, it's like breathing. Starting out, it's a little intimidating, knowing what you got to go through to get it dialed in and get people trained. It's retraining people. It's taking laminators that have used a skill forever and retraining them to use this process.